Lozza from the Baking Mad Gym Addict. Thanks for tuning in to watch another one of my meal prep videos. I love showing you how I meal prep. In today's food prep session, I'm going to show you how to make some soup, some pesto, and a deconstructed vegetable lasagna. Yep, I really don't know what a deconstructed vegetable lasagna is either, but it's pretty delicious and it's super healthy and low calorie, so fingers crossed that you'll like it. Hope you enjoy the video. Righty ho, I recently got sent a free Oster blender to play with. I feel like a bit of a small fry here in YouTube land, but getting free kitchen equipment makes me think hopefully one day this small fry can grow into a big potato. Fingers crossed. So let's kick off with the roasted pumpkin soup. As always, the full recipe is in the description box below. Obviously, you'll need some pumpkin. I'm going to be using cubed butternut pumpkin, which you can see here. You'll also need 2 big leeks. I really enjoy eating leeks, but sometimes they're a big pain in the neck to clean because I always find that the sand and dirt gets lodged deep inside the white shaft of the leek. If any of you guys have any tips for cleaning leeks easily, I would really love to know. Next, I'm going to grab some minced garlic paste, which I'll carefully mix into my olive oil. Once I've done that, I pour the garlicky olive oil over the chopped up pumpkin and leeks. The tray of veggies then gets covered in some tin foil and roasted for about 40 minutes until they're all nice and tender. Once they're cooked, it's a good idea to leave the veggies to cool down at room temperature for a wee while before putting it into the blender. But as usual, I got overexcited and didn't want to wait. So I popped the veggies into the blender and added some stock cubes and some water. Before turning the blender on, I seasoned the soup well with salt and pepper. Then it's just a matter of whizzing everything up until it transforms into a delicious roasted pumpkin soup. This yummy, thick and filling soup looks beautiful in a soup bowl. However, if you want to look like a master chef, you could pimp up your soup by swirling in some creme fraiche or some Greek yoghurt. And you could also sprinkle on some pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds on top. You could also add some nice fresh herbs to make your soup look extra special. Here I am using some sage. And look, how hipster am I? I just took the roasted pumpkin soup to work with me in a glass mason jar like this. So trendy. Another delicious thing you could swirl into your soup is a sage and walnut pesto. Making pesto is super easy if you have a blender. You can use pesto for a million different things like mixing it into your zucchini linguine, baking it into bread, topping your veggies or pizza base with it, spreading it on toast, adding it to your egg scramble or mixing it into your salad dressing. To make the pesto, all I did was blend together 2 small bunches of fresh sage, some Parmesan cheese, some roasted walnuts, some olive oil, some lemon juice, some lemon zest, and some salt and pepper. After whizzing everything together for 30 seconds, it'll look like this. So easy to make, and it goes really well with the roasted pumpkin soup. Okie doke, the last recipe I'm going to show you is my deconstructed vegetable lasagna bake. Now, when I say deconstructed, I guess it's really just a posh way of saying that I've been lazy, because I literally toss all the lasagna ingredients together in a big casserole tray. I find the recipe pretty satisfying and tasty, and you'll still get your lasagna fix with the added bonus of fewer calories. And you know what fewer calories means? It means you can eat more. Instead of pasta sheets, I'm going to use zucchini slices. Ideally, you want to try and get lovely thin sheets of zucchini slices by using a mandolin or a wide bladed potato peeler. That's exactly what I did in this no pasta chicken lasagna recipe, which I created and posted on Facebook a while ago. I'll put a link to that recipe in the description box. I was in a bit of a rush that day and didn't have time to make thin zucchini slices, so I just ended up chopping up the slices like this. As well as zucchini slices, you're also going to need a cheese sauce and a tomato sauce. To make the cheese sauce, just put into your blender an onion, cottage cheese, an egg and some grated Parmesan cheese. Blend those ingredients for about 20 seconds until they get nice and smooth. To make the tomato sauce, you'll need a big tin of tomatoes and some tomato paste. Mix those together along with some minced garlic, salt and pepper. Once you've got your cheese sauce ready and your tomato sauce ready, it's time to start layering your lasagna bake. I'm going to keep my lasagna bake nice and simple and just use zucchini slices and mushrooms, but you can go to town with your lasagna and add whatever veggies you love. You can see here that I'm just layering the veggies, adding some cheese sauce, adding some tomato sauce, and then repeating the process by adding veggies, more cheese sauce, and then more tomato sauce. Once you've run out of ingredients, sprinkle on some extra cheese on top for good luck. Your deconstructed vegetable lasagna bake should look like this once you're done. This looks so tasty and it's not even cooked yet. You'll need to bake this for about 50 minutes at 190 degrees Celsius or 375 degrees Fahrenheit.
Basically, you bake it until the cheese is nice and melted and until it's all hot and bubbly. Once your lasagna is fully baked, it will look like this once it's done. Now, I have to confess, you do get some liquid coming out of the zucchini slices during the baking process, which means you'll see some water in your lasagna. I don't personally get stressed out by this because I just drain out the excess water down the sink. However, if this is something you're going to get fussed about, just try and make thinner zucchini slices and try and pat them dry before using them in your lasagna recipe. So that's all for today. In my next video, I'll show you how to make a delicious raw caramel slice recipe. This dessert recipe is absolutely delicious, so please stay tuned for that. I'll post that recipe in a few days, so check in with me in a couple of days if you're interested in watching that. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and stalk me on Facebook and Instagram if you'd like to keep in touch. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and happy food prepping. See you soon. Baking Mad Gym Addict out.